pick and bans.
That was one of the things I want to talk about and bring up. Skill actually, I have to say, Wargods were the ones that were trying to make some early moves, especially with Skill coming in with those gangs. He unfortunately kind of faltered in those early games, missed out on the first blood, gave away first blood instead, and that maybe set them back a little bit. Wargods need to just pretend this is a clean slate, come back into this game with a freshened mind, new strategies, and a boost of confidence, and maybe they might take away one game from the Bangkok Titans. Bans, let's take a look at that. LeBlanc, Syndra, Zillion coming out from the Bangkok Titans. We should see the Z ban as the final ban from the Wargod side. Let's see what the Bangkok Titans decide to do. That's going to be the Fizz. Very similar bans that we saw in game number 1.
We have to see if this is going to be the Z. I believe that they should be just banning out GeForce Assassin pool over here. The Fizz also being banned out by Bangkok Titans as well. Looks like we will be seeing a repeat of the Azir as well as probably the Cassiopeia and the mid lanes over here from both teams.
Yeah, we will see if it's going to be the same exact bans coming out for the side of the Bangkok Titans. What will they go for their final ban of the night here? Zillion, Fizz. Let's see, will it be the Jarvan possibly? Maybe even the Azir ban coming out. Wow, okay. So they don't want to deal with Archie's Azir. Archie showed a little bit more proficiency in the Azir that we saw our very first Azir in the week. Can't remember being played by who exactly. But still, Bangkok Titans seem like they don't really want to deal with the Azir in the mid lane. So Wargods here now have the first pick. Will they take away the Janna? Will they lock in that Jarvan for themselves?
I actually believe it was played by Crusher, by the Jakarta Juggernaut.
I think so too.
Against the Fat Rabbits, and
yeah,
he kind of got crushed in this.
I don't know. It was just like Azir, not even 101. It was just not even tutorial mode Azir. It was just, oh, I found out that shifting sands moves my soldiers forward. Oh, I found out that conquering sands moves me to my soldier, and that's basically all he did all game. No combos coming out. Wargods here might be stealing away the Sivir from Lloyd. So JLC now picking and hovering over the first pick. Sivir, not entirely sure if they should prioritize that as one of their first picks though.
I think, well, I feel that going for a Janna or the Jarvan as the first pick here would be better for the GameX Wargods. Going for the Sivir first, I would feel is rather okay. Because if it's all about rushing your opponents in the mid game, and that's where GameX Wargods feel the most comfortable, just grab the Sivir for your own team and then draft the rest of your composition. You still can leave your mid lane and top lane picks for the last periods of it. But the thing here is that Sivir kind of reveals to your opponent that you want to go for this mid lane centric composition. And now we have to see how BKT, they will be trying to react to that. They are hovering over the Seraph over here. Not really sure if they will go for that. Not really wise to reveal solo laners in the first rotation.
And it's not really GeForce kind of cup of tea. We've seen him play those Assassins as well as the Cassiopeia. So the Bangkok Titans here, not entirely sure what they're trying to do now. Sona being locked in instantly. They're going to show their duo lane, the Corki and Sona. We have not seen Sona appear in the GPL for quite some time, but still, Sona is a very tough lane to kind of face against, especially the Corki Sona lane if you don't have the right kind of support.
Definitely indeed. And although you mentioned that GeForce Zerf, he hasn't really been playing mages as of late. I do believe in his first performances in the GPL. He played very strong performances on those mage champions, Orianna, Ziggs, and Zerf, to a certain extent, functions similarly to those champions. Although I have to say I wasn't too impressed by his Cassiopeia.
He's been leaning towards the Assassins as well lately.
Yes, definitely. And now we see Rek'Sai as well as the Blitzcrank being picked up by the GameX Wargods. Yasuo here for them will be very strong if they want to go for that wombo combo. But we have to see what Bangkok Titans will be going for.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the Rek'Sai and the Blitzcrank really kind of shows that Wargods here are going to speed up every single person on their team and just try to get a pick, whether be it Rek'Sai's knockup with the Tremor Vision. Not entirely sure what's the passive called, but skill can kind of spot out movement around the map while burrowed.
It can't really spot out movement around the map. It only spots movement that you would usually see. In fact, it limits your own vision and marks them out as the tremor mark.
Yeah, at the tremor mark.
So you still can see over walls, and you can see into brushes as well. I'm not sure if you can see into brushes, but I'm pretty sure you can see over walls with the tremor vision.
You can see over walls.
You can see over walls with the tremor vision. Okay.
You can.
So that's going to help them out a little bit over here.
G4, there we go.
Just
That's
straight
the
away, it's the
Twisted Fate. We've seen G4 play the Twisted Fate. I think in his Bangkok Titans debut match of the GPL, that's the champion that G4 actually pulled out. And he did a pretty good job on this Twisted Fate, and now with Lloyd here locking in the Amumu for 77X, this is Bangkok Titans showing that they're gonna go in with that Bandage Toss, Curse of the Sand Mummy into Crescendo.
The wombo combo coming from Bangkok Titans. We had to see what is the top laner to kind of round off the composition.
JLC
on the
going back
side
with the
of
Irelia.
GameX Wargods. Once again, it's the Irelia. Looks like once again they're focusing lots into the scaling if they go for this Xerath as well. Scaling on the Irelia, the jungler on the Rek'Sai as well, and in the form of Xerath in the mid lane.
I mean, one thing about this Xerath into the Twisted Fate, I would assume that you might want to go for a little bit more of an Ahri kind of pick if you are on the side of GameX. Wargods can synergize a little bit better with the Sivir as well and on the Hunt, but they do seem like they are favoring this long-range mage in the form of Xerath.
My issue with the Xerath over here is that it makes him very prone to ganks that will be coming from the Twisted Fate as well as whatever jungler that the Bangkok Titans have picked up, in this case the Amumu, simply because Xerath is very immobile as a champion. Twisted Fate has a point and click stun in the form of the gold card, which is going to allow 77X to land his skill shots onto Ochi. But given that 77X hasn't had the best track record of landing skill shots, so that might be what GameX Wargods is banking on 007X poor mechanics.
Well, we will have to see if 77X can prove you wrong and prove the Wargods wrong as well, and show us that he can land those bandage tosses. Darius being hovered over here for the Bangkok Titans. They actually still have those very big picks in the form of Gnar and Maokai. I'm not entirely sure if they want to go for the Darius. Gnar being hovered over right here can really combo with that AoE wombo combo of the Sona's Crescendo and the Curse of the Sand Mummy.
What I have to say though is that the skill shot of Amumu is a little bit easier to land as compared as the Elise as well as Lee Sin. Because the way that the bandage toss works, if you go for the skill shot flash combination, Amumu's one has got a slightly easier window of leniency for you to pull it off. And in that case, I do believe 77X might be trying to find some success in landing those skill shots on his opponent.
We'll have to see, and the Rumble is the final lock-in for the Bangkok Titans, really showing the huge wombo combo that can come out from the BKT squad. They have to swap it up. It's not going to be Valen on support Rumble for sure here. And of course, on the side of Wargods, JLC going to default back to the Irelia, showing how well he has mastered Irelia in the lane. In addition to that, we will see Rek'Sai in the jungle, and this is possibly our very first Rek'Sai of the GPL. This week, I don't remember seeing any Rek'Sai at all, so yes, it will be our first Rek'Sai coming out from skill.
Well, we have to see how well this Rek'Sai will perform. It is all about clearing the jungle quickly and getting into ganks. Rek'Sai's strength as a jungler is his clear speed in the jungle. So he will be able to reach the ganks and he will be able to reach the lanes faster as compared to any of the junglers. But if 77X picks up on this, if it's able to say that, okay, I know you're going to be ganking bottom here. He's going to skip one camp, just do the buff, wait in the brush, go in for a counter gank. It could be really devastating for skill, because Rek'Sai's kit gives him sustain in the jungle, but it doesn't give him very strong ganking powers.
It does not, but Rek'Sai, before the nerfs, can scale immensely in terms of items. We talk about if you go for the Tiamat Trinity Force kind of build, if you get that much gold as a jungler, Rek'Sai becomes nearly unstoppable as a duelist, and not just a regular duelist, her Q can do, the Ravage can do AoE damage, and that's going to be very, very big on the Rek'Sai. Wargods team comp, however, we talked about the Bangkok Titans one already, very much wombo combo, like very straightforward. Go with your crowd control, use your ultimates, and use G-Force, Destiny, Gate combo to gain that vision, make some picks. Wargods side on the other hand though, very mismatched kind of team synergy here. We have the Sivir, the Blitzcrank, the Rek'Sai, and maybe even the Irelia to try to create those picks, whereas Archie here will be staying at the back, and they're not trying to go for very much of a team fight comp, so maybe they might want to snipe one or two people out instantly using their champions.
Definitely indeed, but once again, GameX Wargods, they need to be able to hit their scaling before they try to engage the Bangkok Titans, because Bangkok Titans, once again, major ultimates coming for them, which means that getting level 6, getting level 11 is going to be much more significant as compared to what GameX Wargods will be able to do at the same period of time. So Bangkok Titans, the key things they're looking out for, Triforce on the core key, I do believe the Lich Bane on the Twisted Fate as well, and level 6 or perhaps the next level of ultimate coming in from Amumu as well as the Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble here will need to get those core items in the form of magic penetration as well in order to do maximum damage.
I mean, it's just a haunting, guys. 1,425 gold, not really that much. Just purchase it, go in, lay down the red carpet, and deal devastating damage.
Given
to
how
your
JLC
opponents.
played the lane, I'm not entirely sure if Warlock might even get the ability to pick up the Haunting guys. We will have to see, of course. Bangkok Titans going up against GameX Wargods here. Both of these teams just showing that they will be trying to kind of decimate their group, as well as Bangkok Titans particularly will be trying to decimate their group. And if they pick up one more win here, they will be our the only undefeated team left in the GPL.
And that will also secure their place in the next
Exactly.
round of the GPL.
The next group stage round, actually,
The next
of
group stage round.
of the
Yes.
GPL. So we will be loading into game soon. I mean, I think both of us here heavily favoriting the Bangkok Titans in terms of the team comp as well as the way they played game 1.
I mean, I would say it's kind of a toss-up between both of these two teams. Just looking at the team comp, ignoring if I covered the names right now, there is a reason to argue certain scenarios in which the Wargods team might come on the hit.
Trying to get those picks possibly, especially with the Tremor Sense
They do
and
have
the
a
Blitzcrank.
solid win condition in terms of the skilling to late game. Hit the 28-minute mark, hit the 30-minute mark, get those major items up,
Yeah.
and they should be able to easily take on the opponents in the team
You're
fight.
absolutely right.
But this game isn't just about pick and ban, it's about the execution as well. And before the 28-minute mark, it's going to be the Bangkok Titans' room to play, and we're going to see them use their team composition to brutally bully out the Wargods team on the map.
Yeah, that's right. We will have to see if they can pull off those bullying scenarios that you kind of talk about in the late game, and if Bangkok Titans gain the momentum like they did in the early game, that's going to spell a lot of trouble for the Wargod squad.
So nonetheless, I'm rather curious to see how this is going to be turning out, and I'm definitely going to be looking forward to Wargods if they are able to pull off an upset here and take a game off the Bangkok Titans. I mean, Whitewashers sometimes is a good show of dominance, and I kind of do hope Bangkok Titans are able to get their dominance and show that there are teams in the GPL that are clearly a card above the rest. It will still be a great storyline to see the Wargods team come back and try to make a step at qualification over here.
You're absolutely right. So there we go. We are on to Summoner's Rift. Wargods going up against the Bangkok Titans. Now, Wargods playing on the blue side, whereas the Bangkok Titans will be the one playing on the red side. And
Both
there we go.
teams, they might meet each other over here. Oh, group that's 5. Do they go for engagement? Go card has been drawn. It's 007X going to pull the trigger to Boomerang Big Charms them down low. G4 walking forward. He has drawn the yellow card. There's only a warning, not a send off just yet. Stronger is the Blitzcrank, however. The shocking up comes out. Is Stronger able to get the hook? Does he get G4? Oh! Flashed away by the Twist of Fate.
Yeah, there we go. That was just G4 going with those quick fingers, and Stronger with a pinpoint, very accurate Blitzcrank grab that could have very definitely landed onto G4.
So the GameX Wargods, it is 5-on-5. They are able to force the Summoner spell away. Not exactly what they were looking for going with this Blitzcrank. They usually will want to kill, but nonetheless, I do believe they will be able to settle for a Summoner spell as well. It looks like that's not the end of the aggression just yet. The grouping are moving into the opponent's blue buff, and immediately Lloyd as well as Valiant, they will be hightailing it out of there.
You're right. However, they did get spotted out by the River Ward, the trinket in the river there, the trinket ward in the map. That's going to spot out Archie right now, and the Bangkok Titans will be making their own counter roam down to the blue buff of the Wargod squad. So this is going to be a blue for blue trade now. Rek'Sai picking up the very first blue buff of the game in the enemy's camp.
Now this is rather interesting because JLC here, we have a rather delayed start to the lane unless the GameX Wargods will be going for any interesting shenanigans over here. In fact, we still see the Blitzcrank and Irella staying around. Looks like they might try to go for a sneaky gank onto the mid laner. They know he doesn't have the flash, but they turn it wrongly. Stronger, what were you doing? Oh, the shocking of Dustland. Is this gonna be the hook? They do get it onto G4 in the end. He runs under the turret. Is this gonna be the commitment? Ignite, ticking. But here comes JLC from the back. Go-Kart, Dustland, the Rek'Sai flashes to the end. It is gonna be first blood for the GameX Wargods.
All 4 stuns actually hit there in between the minions, 2 flashes being burned 3 flashes being burned just to get their first blood. Question is, was it really worth it? Rek'Sai picking up their very early kill can actually snowball into a monster of a late game beast later on. So we will have to see if skill consistently goes in with those gangs, get those knockouts with the burrow, and really try to affect the lanes.
Yeah, here's my issue with what Wargods did. If they got the first hook, if they time it correctly with the first creep wave, yes, it's good. It was a good shenanigan. They went in there, they got the advantage. But what actually happened was that they went in there, they spent so much time, and they dropped all 3 flashes in the mid lane as well. So now skill doesn't have flash anymore. JLC, no flash available to him. Any gank in the top lane by 777 is going to be hyper, super, duper effective. Stronger in the bottom lane. He put Vi behind in CS by not being there. And he doesn't have his flash as well as Ignite available for him, which means trades are going to be won by Lloyd as well as Valen. So yes, it's going to be the first blood. It's going to give them a slight goal lead at the start. But I would have to feel Bangkok Titans might actually have kind of slightly ahead of that one.
Yeah, they could have, but right now, of course, the goal difference here will be made. Oh, wow. JLC jumping onto Warlock now. He's going to get silent. And there we see the snipe coming out from Archie with the shocking arm missing out onto Warlock, though.
Oh, is the slow going down onto him. Will Archie be able to get the last bit of damage in? The shield is up. JLC and Archie still on the chase, taking the damage from the minions. 777X looping around the side. Does he try to go for the snipe onto JLC? Flash is available. The flash bandage toss. Is 777X gonna do it? Or is this gonna be another fail highlight added to his career of terrible fails? Okay, 777X, are you gonna get it? Stun goes onto him. JLC is turning on to him. Oh, the minion damage is quite a fair bit. JLC is able to survive that one, and here comes skill from the backlines, but Warlock is there to save his.
Oh, they get the chilling smite
And
off
there
as
we go.
well.
Q shot does land, and oh, 007X, he is gonna fall in the end, but Warlock does pick up the kill for himself.
Yeah, skill there, managing to trade 1-for-1 in the top lane. Junglers both going down, and a teleport from Warlock allowing him to re-enter that fight. Coming up really interesting there. I mean, 777X, as you can tell, not entirely confident with his bandage tosses. Could have opened up with it, but instead goes in with the despair as well as the E there with those bandage stuff, and really took a lot of the minion damage straight off the bat.
I mean, I have to wonder if it would have been smarter for 007X to simply wait in the brush, wait for Warlock to respawn, teleport in, and then walk up after the teleport has started and hook onto Valen over here. But VYY, he knows he's behind slightly, and they won't be able to win that trade.
Yeah, VYY here using the spell shield
Oh,
really
but there we go.
awkwardly there.
Stronger in a little bit of trouble right now. He's going to be taking a whole chunk of damage. His passive already has been popped in this lane. Bangkok Titans doing a fantastic job of bullying out GameX Wargods bottom lane right now. 9 CS ahead is Lloyd's Corky over VYY Silver.
That's right, so skill here, getting those burrows down. Let's see if he can actually tunnel over onto this one. Yes, he does, and he will be looking. He knows that with the burrow and the tremor sense that no one is actually around the area, so he will be free to actually get those deep wards. Not entirely sure where he is heading to right now. He will not find any camps to actually counter gank. He's gonna take the tunnel. No, actually, he's just gonna walk up to the top lane here. We'll want to help JLC out once again.
Oh, JLC and Warlock trading back and forth, but here comes skill in from the back line. The slow has been dropped. Warlock and a whole bunch of trouble. Oh, Warlock, you're gonna be flying. Oh, Warlock, is he able to escape away from this one? Blaze Surge still not cooldown just yet. He gets into the turret range. There we go. JLC barely gets the execute onto Warlock, going in, getting the cooldowns just at the right time.
Yeah, that's right. JLC will have to count his lucky stars there because the Blade Surge came up right on time, and I have to say skill making a tour around the red buff area of the Bangkok Titan squad, walking all the way into the top lane, recognizing that it has been pushed up, counter jungling with the Krugs as well. So 777X will be missing out on some camps, especially in his top side of the jungle.
I think he will be fine with that because he's able to pick up all these large waves in the top side of the map. So the battle in the top lane is definitely going in the favor of the Wargods, 3-1. But Bangkok Titans, you only see them 100 goal behind, and that's because the CS elites they have been able to pick up in the mid lane as well as in the bottom lane has been able to count for all the kills that has been happening in the top lane.
Yeah, that's right. Now it's gonna be the second buff rotation, and we will have skill pass over the blue buff onto Archie. in the mid lane. That one gang onto G4 has not really turned it around, but now Warlock will go down to JLC, and then we see the counter gang coming up from G4, gets the red card down. Can G4 actually land more auto attacks? The stack deck, the ignite. Oh, G4 actually thought that the ignite would have run out onto JLC, and now JLC is gonna hightail it out of there.
Oh,
they
here comes
might
Stronger.
turn it around,
Is it the
though.
rocket grab? Here comes the punch. It is the slow, the Seraph ultimate.
Just
Nowhere
out of
near.
range.
But JLC is on a killing spree. 3-0-2. Stronger still on the chase. 007X trying to run away right now. Is it gonna be the punch? He's taunting him. He's taunting him. 007X, you're gonna survive that one. But you better count your lucky stars.
Yeah, I talked about the fact that in the previous game, it was Wargods that tried to really make the impact in the early stage of the game. Skill, unfortunately, gave away 2 kills really early in game number 1. Game number 2, however, Skill really making those plays work out for JLC and himself in the top lane. Turning up really big here for JLC. JLC already 3-0-2, 100% kill contribution.
Here we go. It is the Jaws team. Skill has shown himself in the bottom lane. He's going to be trying to turn around this 20 CS deficit. 007X gets stunned up, but he does get the banish toss onto Archie. Here comes the Goka from the back, but it is JLC's Arela coming in as the support as well. Bangkok Titans, they have no choice but to back away from that one, but VYY, whole bunch of trouble, flashes for Lloyd, gets the kill. Now the focus is on the Stronger. Oh, Stronger, auto attack, second auto comes in, but that isn't enough. Stronger still pretty healthy at about half his health, and I do believe he has the passive available as well.
He does have that passive. The mana barrier will be available for Stronger. And overall, it's just this bottom lane duo of Sona and Corki that is so difficult to beat out. I mean, the amount of burst damage they can put out in between the spell rotations will make it very difficult for VYY, as evident from the creep score, 55 CS to 78, as you pointed out earlier. And wow, Lloyd here picking out a solo kill right under the turret onto Stronger. That must have been the big one, and the Phosphorus Bomb with the Sheen proc combined.
Definitely indeed, and without the support over there, without the threat of the Blitzcrank, the Bangkok Titans, they feel confident enough to go for this Dragon over here, just simply starting it up. The Rek'Sai is around the corner, however. Definitely will we see it being bombed. Skill comes in for the steal, but he's unable to get it. He's dropping the smite down a little bit too early. He gets stunned up, and there we go. It is the round of the arcane. 2 shots all onto Lloyd. The third one misses, and the Bangkok Titans will be disengaging away. Warlock stays around a little bit too long. He might be in a little bit of trouble right now, and the chase, where's the chase gonna be? Wargods and flashes for shocking on misses, however. Bangkok Titans, now they turn it around. G4,
there we go, the equalizer is
and here comes the
landing.
gold card as well. Is he able to get the stun? Archie, one last attack, but here comes Stronger, punch up, and now here comes Warlock coming in from the back lines. Flame Splitter, fire, burning strong, double kill over to G4.
Yeah, that's right. Now the Destiny comes down. Will they get additional kills? Skill will go down now. VYY in a lot of trouble. One more auto attack. The overheat onto Warlock. Warlock just tanks a little too many turret hits.
Oh, Warlock, what were you doing?
He thought he was out of turret range and just takes an additional shot to the face. VYY gets his consolation kill.
Well, that was a very successful Dragon for the Bangkok Titans. They went in there, they picked up the Dragon for themselves, and got a very large goal swing in their favor after picking up multiple members of the GameX Wargods. But in all the time, we saw in the top lane, JLC just flip pushing away. And Skill uses the ultimate to the bottom lane, gets him back onto the map faster, and chases Lloyd out of the bottom lane.
This is... That was a really interesting chase coming up from the Bangkok Titans. Turning it around, we saw the Dragon there. Skill trying to go in for the steal, flashing out of pit, and then Wargods just jumping right back in there to pick up a few kills with the Rider of Arcane and some initiation coming in from Stronger as well as VYY. However, Bangkok Titans hightail it out of there, recognize that Wargods is in a very precarious position, turn it around and get 2 kills of their own. Of course, VYY, however, getting that lucky kill on the Warlock right under the turret.
I mean, I would have to feel, oh, they do get hooked onto better. The chunk damage doesn't come down from VYY as he's unable to land it, but the Crescendo lands onto them. Lloyd comes in from the back, and there we go. It's the missiles just raining down onto them, and with the speed boost coming from Military, 1 second speed boost will be coming in soon, but he goes for the kill instead as Skill will be coming up from the sides. He gets the knockup. It is the slow as well. Lloyd trying to do as much damage as possible, but he's unable to get a return kill as Skill does pick up a kill onto Villain. 3, 2, and 1. Descending numbers on the Rek'Sai.
Yeah, that's right. So 3 kills, 2 deaths, 1 assist. Skill having a much better game than he had in game number 1. He will be looking to make more movements around the map. However, so far G4 has used his Destiny Gate combo quite effectively to respond to those ganks coming out from skill.
But we have to look at the CS deficit that's being grown between Lloyd as well as VYY. It's currently 105 to 69, a total of 37 CS right now between these two AD carries. They went for the silver as the first pick, but clearly it hasn't been paying off in the lane itself. And now in the 13-minute mark is the mid game. This is the part where silver tends to shine. We get to see how well has GameX Wargods practiced the silver AD
The
carry.
Trinity Force has not been built up just
Lloyd
yet,
tries
and
to
now
go in for
Lloyd,
the execute a phosphorus bomb. Wargods to attack. He doesn't get it as VYY surprises him with the kill. And here comes JLC with the teleport from the backlines, but it's the Destiny, and JLC only has got one path down the road, and that is back to the fountain to respawn.
Yeah, that's right. He's gonna get taken down. Nearly kills off Lloyd though. But VYY here, really, that first pick is not working out for them at all. I mean, you expect a team that decides to first pick the silver to have that as the most high impact champion. And whoa, 7x caught between the Blitzcrank and the Xerath, but the turret at the bottom will go down. We do see the Void Rush from Skill to go to one of his tunnels. They're gonna clear off this minion wave and try to push down this turret as fast as possible. Will we see Bangkok Titans go for the flank? No, the turret is not successfully defended, and the red turret will go down. Tier 1 turret in the mid lane. 2 turrets to 1 in favor of the Wargod squad. However, kills are even. Despite all that, due to the CS advantage, it is dead even in gold.
Oh, they do get a pick onto Lloyd. Stronger with the Blitzcrank going in, landing the key skill shots to find ways and means for the Wargods to get a hit. And without the AD carry, I do believe Wargods, they might get an advantage over here. They do going on to Baylor. There we go. Raul the Arcane just picks them off. Bangkok Titans is kind of falling apart right now. 007X, will he be able to make anything happen? So far, the Amumu 0-1-1, unable to make any major impact on the game just yet. They're going to be looping around skill, tries to go in for some pressure to his opponent's jungle.
Lloyd goes down as well.
They will be responding to that. But here comes the Wargods. They know JLC on the Irelia is extremely far hit. Will they be able to steal this one away? G4 does pick it up rather easily. They have the pink one in the brush to secure the vision for themselves. The Bangkok Titans still holding on to their own map control.
Yeah, much better game coming from Wargods in game number 2. Skill here a lot more confident on his Rex side and just consistently helping out JLC in the top lane as well as Archie in the mid lane. VYY here still having a horrendous time down the bottom. 99 CS compared to the 122. He's gonna start scaling a little bit better, but is yet to complete his tier 2 boots or his Infinity Edge. Trinity Force already completed on the side of Lloyd. So Bangkok Titans here will have the advantage in terms of the AD carry. However, JLC really big in terms of that Trinity Force
Is this the
already.
place they're looking for? 007X trying to find the curse of the Sand Mummy. Missiles being rained on. There we go. It's the start on the Archie. Forces the flash away on the Hump Up as well. Is Stronger going to be able to find a hook over here? And here comes the rest of the Wargods. They're looping around from the back. Curse of the Sand Mummy is still available. Skill. Is he going to be able to get the knock up? He uses the tunnel in the other direction instead. The chunk comes down from Archie. Archie playing a very dangerous game over here, but the GameX Wargods, they are able to escape away from the very dangerous situation. Multiple major ultimates blown, however.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Wargods here getting away from that one, actually trying to look for a flank and a re-initiation. BYY able to save Archie after Archie has flashed away, using the On The Hunt as well. Ooh, where's the Destiny Gate combo going to go
I think the
here?
Destiny Gate is the Destiny was just popped to make sure that the opponents went anywhere around the Dragon Pit so that
the
it
Void
was
Rush
safe
coming down.
for the rest of the Bangkok Titans to move into there. And now Bangkok Titans, they tried to start the Dragon, but the response from the GameX Wargods is into place already. Tunnels being landed everywhere around the Dragon Pit. He's got ways in, he's got ways out, but is this where Bangkok Titans, the last time they fought around the Dragon area, is where their strength was, is where they got those multiple kills and got the goal lead back in their favor. Will they be able to do that again, and will they be able to pick up the Dragon?
They've got really good vision down in the Dragon Pit though, so they will know when the Bangkok Titans are deciding to start up that one. However, within the river itself, it is the Bangkok Titans territory. True and true. We will see where they're gonna go now. Bangkok Titans just jostling around the area. We'll be waiting for an initiation coming out from Wargods. 7X looking for the bandage shots, lands
Oh,
it.
he gets it on the JLC. There we go. The equalizer drops him to absolutely nothing stronger. The first one to go down right away. Rodriguez King comes in. 2 shots have been dropped. Shot number 3 is cancelled, however. And now Bangkok Titans, they will be backing away from this one. All multiple members with red flashing health bars right now. GameX Wargods, they're on the chase. They've lost
On the
a member.
hunt will be available soon.
And oh, will they be able to get it? On the hunt. It's available right
They managed
now.
to push them away though, so Bangkok Titans here backing away from that one, trying to go for the initiate of the bandage toss and the equalizer. However, GameX Wargods here able to disengage for that one. Now without the core equalizers, will they come and turn this around though? Let's see. First one to go down.
Immediately drops down right away. So you're just hunting for the backlines. Oh, G4 survives as Lloyd turns around and bursts down the rack side to help his middle laner survive. Warlock has to overheat right now, but he will be falling as well, unable to cast any spells. The rest of the GameX Warlock just turn onto him and simply pick up a free rumble.
Yeah, VYY here actually coming back quite big in that fight. Getting 2 kills to his name will allow him to complete more core items and get the farm going. Once Sivir hits that level 11 mark, that's going to be a very big power spike, especially in terms of pushing potential on the Sivir using the boomerang blade as well as the bouncing blade. Let's take a look at a replay now. J-Storm, you want to take me through this one dragon fight that we have here?
So here, GameX Wargods, they've already started up the Dragon BKT. A little bit of a shaky shot calling. Not everyone approaches the pit at the same time. So that's going to allow GameX Wargods the space and time they need to go for it. And look at it. 7X doesn't misses the stun onto his opponents. Gets out the Scuttle Crab instead. He gets the Curse of the Sand Mummy onto 2 people, however. He immediately falls as well. Not really a fail highlight, but it could have been better coming in from him. And there we go, Warlock, he falls, and that's the end of the fight.
Yeah, that's right. He did try to go in with a 3-man Curse of the Sad Mummy, but the problem was that Bangkok Titans were already so low that they could not follow up on that pretty decent Curse of the Sad Mummy there from 7X. And Bangkok Titans really should not have stayed there. I mean, already chased off from Dragon. Could have just given them the... just given Wargods that Dragon.
Here's the issue. 7X, he went in with an engagement effort. He landed the hook onto Irelia, and that should have been the Curse of the Mummy. Straight away, catch whoever else was hiding in the brush as well. And then the equalizer was supposed to follow up with that.
Yeah,
but it looks like right. 7X, he broke his R key, or maybe his index finger was placed on the wrong key or something, but he just wasn't able to land the Curse of the Sad Mummy. Yeah, so the comms was go for it, equalizer was layered on top of it, but the Curse of the Sad Mummy didn't
You're absolutely
happen.
right. And that was the point of time when VYY did not have his on the hunt as well. They already burned the flash off of that at the same time, so that was just little Scuttle Crab with that bandage toss as well. Ooh, stronger, not able to use the scanner onto these 2 wards there, finally landing the pink. Now I'm going to take out the stealth ward and the trinket ward as well.
So now Wargods, they have a 3,000 gold lead for themselves, and remember what we were saying about scaling. 5, 1, and 3 on the Irelia, 1, 1, and 5 on the Zerf, and the Rex side 3, 3, and 1. The scaling champions doing extremely well in this game thus far. Wargods, they look in pole position to be able to take this game against the Bangkok Titans. Looks like they might be able to emulate the Kompotroids Minaski, who were able to take a game off the Saga of Fantastic 5 yesterday. We might be seeing something similar from the Wargods. Stronger! Oh, is he gonna get a sneaky hook onto Lloyd here? The Destiny comes out, he gets baited instead. But there we go, the Destiny has been popped. They get the smite down. Are they gonna be going for the follow-up? Looks like they're gonna be playing safe instead, and here we go. Curse on the Sand Mummy onto people. Burst comes down. Archie nearly falls. JLC! He gets one. JLC, will he be able to get any more? He goes on the Lord right now. Shutdown comes in for the Blitzcrank, and now they're on the chase. G4 turns around, Go-Kart on the JLC. And Chunk extremely low, stronger. Does he get the hook? One more time, punch him up, and oh, it's a boxing match in G4. Red card his opponent there.
That was the wild card and the no red card though. Now with the blue card, G4 here looking to pick up another kill. The teleport comes in. Equalizer will we
is
see
available. Oh, Warlock, is he gonna get it? Oh, the juke's coming from skill. Warlock, he's not gonna be wasting the equalizer just yet. Good control of the ultimate. G4 does pick the kill up with the wild cards.
Yeah, that's right. The wildcards will be able to get a kill. And that one fight there was actually Wargods looking for a pick, and they managed to trade that one, I believe, 4 for 2. Archie and Stronger actually surviving that one. JLC did manage to get away from that as well. 6-1 and 5, he's becoming a real monster. We saw how low he got when he got caught out by the Curse of the Sad Mummy as well as the Phosphorus Bomb combo. He jumped right back into that fight and just really started cleaning house. VYY here doing a pretty good job as well, staying in the back line, landing those boomerang blades, picking up 1 kill for himself, but he did eventually go down to the wild cards of G4.
Oh, they spotted out 007X. It's the screamer. Move. 007X. The Blitzcrank's coming for you. Is he gonna get a hook? The slowest landed onto him, but Stronger doesn't land the rocket grab.
No rocket grab coming up from Stronger. I mean, he's a Blitzcrank. He can't really overdrive as well as use the boots of mobility to reach that in time. And Skill really telegraphed the fact that he was about to Void Rush all the way to 007X. So that was a easy escape there from 007X without having to burn any flashes at all. But earlier you talked about the fact that the scaling champions or Wargods are scaling up to the place that they want to be in. But right now we might
they're
see
looking for picks here. VYY unable to special that out, and immediately Lloyd will be able to burst him down. Phosphorus Bomb will be shredding the pieces. Skill on the run right now. Wargods, will they be able to turn this around? All the major ultimates have been blown. Do they want to fight this one? Villain in a bit of a precarious position. Stronger, is it gonna be the better and faster champion in this one? They're landing the chunk down onto their opponents. They're gonna be trying to go for this one. GLC trying to trade the tower right now. Warlock on the chase. He cannot use his WRs. Would have silence cell. Stronger to build trouble right now. 007X. Does he get a stun onto him? And there we go. Right out the arcade, going for the backline. Vela dropped extremely low. The Sona does survive, however. Skill coming for the backlines right now. They do save Stronger, but now Skill is the one to be the focus. JLC will be just showing his face and scaring his opponents. Oh, Skill does use the flash over the wall. BKT, they're trying to hunt for the kills, but they aren't able to get them. Now JLC is the focus. I'm not really sure. Warlock should be chasing him alone. And now here comes the rest of the team. Oh, what a very precarious dance back and forth. And definitely props goes to Archie within. Oh, Skill!
Wow.
That was a little bit of a lack of your name over there. But meanwhile, on the back lines, it's a free kill for JLC. Being a sneaky assassin in this one. Does he get Lloyd right now? He has activated the hit and start. That gives him the true damage. And he is regenerating away at the health.
VYY already respawning back into this fight.
Oh, 007X, he's gonna get bursted down. G4, JLC is gonna go into Lloyd right now. One more stun should be able to do the trick, but here comes the equalizer that took so long to give a cooldown. G4 turns around and he gets the execute right now. Boomerang Blade comes in. The Sonya's bait. One excellent play from G4. He's still alive. My goodness, I do not believe it. Archie comes in, gets the stun and gets the shutdown, but he's gonna be eating up a fair bit of chunk from the tart. My goodness, Wolf. Explain to me what happened in that fight.
That fight happened for so long that VYY came back from that fight. Number one, Warlock had so much time to fight in that one that his equalizer came off of cooldown. And in addition to that, that was just JLC running amok in the Bangkok Titans area. Bangkok Titans choosing to chase after JLC, split up very haphazardly, allowing JLC to pick up not 1, but 2 kills. VYY eventually went down in response to that one with a sneaky little Zonya's Hourglass coming out from G4 into the wildcards. And that was just such an extended fight that no team could have really capitalized on that one. JLC at the same time as well managed to deal so much damage to the mid lane tier 2 turret that all Wargods have to do is just waltz on up, get a few auto attacks down, and they will easily clear that one up. Second dragon buff might be going towards Wargods right now though.
And here we go, Wargods. They will be picking up the second dragon buff. That's going to give them the power killing ability instead of pushing power. Like
the Dragon's Wrath.
Yeah.
I've learned all the names of the dragon power-ups now.
So now that's gonna be the blue buff over to Archie. Good job, Will. Congratulations. Here you go. It's a cookie.
I want a Poro biscuit. I'll get a Poro biscuit later.
We could play ARM, and
We could. You could
Riot
feed my
give you
Poro.
one,
You
yeah.
feed my Poro. Anyway, we are in a little bit of a siesta now. Wargods here picking up the second dragon of the game, looking to push down the bot lane. And you talk about the carry
JLC.
potential. JLC 8-1 and 5.
Definitely the Triforce as well as the Hex Drinker completed already. and he has almost completed the Rendwin's Omen as well. We were talking about 27-28 minute mark. I do believe on the next phase, the GameX Wargods, they're gonna be returning with large items for themselves. And there we go, the Destiny has been popped. Where is the gate gonna be on? The Hunt has been popped as well. Is this gonna be the counter and get stronger? Is he able to find the pick? Oh, JLC goes in on the G4. Oh, G4! Second shot comes in. The third one goes on the Warlock instead. There we go, Equalizer not layered together. And there we go, it's a sniper along with JLC is still alive. He just blows my mind right now. Greg the Grom goes in for the last hit. And JLC is gonna be able to stun and block Yarn Terrorist now. And BYY on the side, Blind just doing so much damage. One last one.
He's gonna run on in.
He has been dropped. And it's gonna be the ace for the Wargods team. But Lloyd turns around and he is able to pick up a few kills as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-for-2 exchange for the Wargods in getting that advantage down. They will be pushing down this tier 2 top lane turret. Skill has a bunch of damage, completing the Warrior's enchantment and getting those ages of the Legion as well. That's going to give him the Locket of Iron Solari later, and that will offset quite a bit of magic damage that can come out from the Bangkok Titan squad.
I mean, here's the thing. Wargods, the last appearance in the GPL as well wasn't the most fantastic one, but they were able to pull out their fair share of upsets. They beat out the Taiwanese Machi Esports team, which was quite a large achievement considering how far ahead the Taiwanese teams.
Forcing the tiebreaker as well between Machi, NFL at that time, as well as Insidious Gaming, I believe.
I do believe. They forced a tiebreaker between themselves, Machi and Insidious Gaming Rebirth at a point of time. And here we are. They have achieved their win conditions. Red Wind's Omen completed by JLC as well. Oh, Archie! Now Stronger is gonna be the focus. But they see the Oni Hunt coming in from the back line, so is Lloyd going to be able to snap him off? So Red Wind's Omen completed for the Aurelia. The Death Cap completed for the Zeraf already. GameX Wargods, this is the point of time. 29 minutes into the game, they've hit their skilling conditions, and they should be able to take this game if they are able to execute the rest of the plan correctly. Yeah, let's not underestimate the Bangkok Titans. The Wombo combo is still a very real possibility. We haven't seen Double 7X land a fantastic Curse of the Sad Mummy just yet. I have to say that Amumu pick has been rather disappointing.
A bit lackluster, you are right.
Still better than its Elise play.
Yeah. You are right that the Curse of Sad Mummy has not made such a huge impact just yet. But we have to talk about the fact that Wargods here have the ability, as you saw in that previous fight, to reposition with the On the Hunt. So if the Bangkok Titans ever decide to use their Destiny Gate combo to spot them out into the Equalizer, VYY has just to pop the On the Hunt, disengage, and go in for the re-engage once they reposition themselves around the key ultimates of the Bangkok Titans. They have the items, as you have pointed out already, J-Storm. JLC is so huge right now with the Randomist Omen, Hexbreaker, and Trinity Force. In addition to that, Skill, I have to say, doing a much better job than he did in game number 1 to affect the lanes and affect the team fights as well.
And let's take a look at the supports items over here. This is where I feel that BKT, they might have a slight advantage because the Mikhails as well as the Frost Queen's claim has been completed by Sona on Valen here, which is going to give him a lot more utility as compared to what Stronger will be able to do. But Blitzcrank as a champion is going to be slightly more tanky. He has built lots of health items for himself, so he's going to be able to tank up a fair bit more of damage. But I have to say, I would always almost pick the utility over tankiness in the support. Unless your opponent is going for assassins, then in that case, you want to prevent them from resetting on you, you want to prevent yourself from giving up free kills.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Stronger here has been landing.
There we go, it's the dash in, they get countered immediately! Oh! G4, what were you doing? And now JLC's on the chase. The Frost Screen Claim completely misses. No point having utility if you don't let it. Stronger coming forward as well. It is the start. There we go. 1 shot, 2 shot, and he wins the teddy bear. JLC the focus right now. The curse for the Sad Mummy lands to lock him up into place. GYY in the front line is tanking up some damage. But here comes the poke from Archie. Misses the first one. And there we go. GameX Wargods is going to be trying to pick up the start. They get down the shield. And looks like Bangkok Titans are able to repel them for now.
For now, one more minion wave will be enough, and VYY has to auto attack that just twice in order to pick that one. Ooh, the grab nearly hitting there. Onto Lloyd, I believe. They just need to wait for one more minion wave to come out. 3 more seconds before G4, as well as Valen comes back. Wargods here pick up that team fight 2-for-1. A 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Wargods, and they pick up the turret as well. So overall, great play coming up from the Wargods. Just completely baiting in G4. I have no idea what was G4 trying to do there.
But the Bangkok Titans, they're still staying in this game. They're only 2,000 gold behind. Yes, they've been outskilled a little bit, but let's not forget, on their side as well, this is the point of time. Rumble completed the Zhonya's already. Amumu, he kind of scales pretty decently. Not as strong as Rek'Sai, but Amumu as a champion
Percentage health damage.
does scale pretty decently with a percentage health damage as well. And the Corki in the late game, he does his fair share of mixed damage. Really hard to itemize the game, and we all know how strong TF can be in the later stages of the game.
Yeah, the Void Rush coming in. This will be the third dragon of the game. The dragon's flight buff will be given towards the Wargods now. You don't have to check OB, I'm right.
So here we have it. It is the bonus movement speed, which is gonna make Stronger even faster. So he's gonna be completing the Death Punk song. He's gonna build a Death Cap next, and his rocket grab is gonna be harder as well.
Oh gosh. 32 minutes into this game, bunch of single target damage coming from JLC as well as skill will allow them to possibly force a Baron. And if Wargods have been getting the picks like they've been getting the picks lately, with those Blitzcrank grabs, with the repositioning using the On the Hunt, this might be a perfect time for them to set up vision around the Baron area. But right now, Bangkok Titans controlling the map, controlling the river area down the top half of the map. So we will have to see if Wargods can come back in onto this one, catch Bangkok Titans out and get a pick somewhere here. G4 recalling in a really precarious position. Blitzcrank is nowhere to be found though. And right now, Bangkok Titans will just be backing off, giving back the vision control to Wargods.
Major ultimates are all out by Bangkok Titans right now, but I have to feel with the way 007X and Warlock have been playing, they would need to rely on Valiant to make a huge crescendo for the curse of the Set Nami as well as the Equalizer to follow up, because 007X hasn't really been able to pull the trigger well enough just yet to go in and land the major ultimate.
In that previous fight, G4 going so deep in, couldn't get the Zhonya's Hourglass off before the rocket grab. I think he really was trying to make one of those Dade baits right there with his TF. But of course, falling flat on his face, that really gave Wargods a lot of pressure. We will see the Scrying Orb coming up here to spot out the Wargod squad in this area. Wargods will be looking to march up the mid lane now. VYY with the Bloodthirster, Infinity Edge, and Yomu's gonna do a lot of damage in the face of the Bangkok Titan squad.
So most of the auto towers have been taken down by the GameX Wargods already. Bangkok Titans, yep, cleared a fair share of towers on the opposite side of the map. But this is where they're starting to get choked out of the game. They control the Baron. It is in favor of Wargods. They just started up. Oh, is this the troll coming in for them? Bangkok Titans, they're taking it slow towards this half health at the Baron. One turn right now. Is this too slow? Bangkok Titans, they stop to clear the towers. It's 007X going to be able to get it. Oh, blue team, they do get the Baron in the end. Destiny doesn't stop it. And there we go on the hunt. 007X, he should be baiting it. He should be trying to go right. He gets the grab on 007X. He doesn't even get it because of the Sand Mummy off. Crescendo does land on 4 people, however. But there we go. It is the round. Your kid, BKT, falling to pieces. But here comes Warlock. So much damage!
Warlock turning this around with a triple as well. G4 picking out a kill onto Stronger. And right now, G4 and Warlock gonna deal all the damage on the team of the Bangkok Titans. Will be marching up the mid lane, and Wargods here really over chasing that one. They took too much damage. They will fall to the Flame Splitter as well as the Wildcards of G4. G4 here gonna clear out that wave. They want to push down this mid lane tier 2 inhibitor turret, sorry. VYY back up to full HP now. Look at the amount of damage that Lichbane actually does here. VYY with the sorcery elixir as well, and wow, Warlock taking just so much damage from VYY. Skill chasing down to G4. Will he be able to get it? Ooh, actually sidestepping this one. Faces Warlock, gets the knockup, nearly falling onto this one. Where is VYY in this entire scenario? Not chasing for that one. JLC though, picking up the kill onto G4.
So they do trade 1-for-1. Bangkok Titans, they do pick up the inhibitor turret for themselves. This game has just been blown wide open. Now this is still the 36-minute mark. We haven't hit the wonky 40+ minute scenarios where
they still have the Baron buff though. They can DIY can empower the minions and waltz into the middle without any wave clear, especially on the form of G4. This is going to be very difficult for the Bangkok Titans to defend.
They do have Lloyd, however, and the Coffee does have pretty decent AoE damage as well, but GameX Wargods, they know that Lloyd's out of position. They just rush in and pick up the turret for themselves. Lloyd is not risking
Oh,
the
double
blitz
7X.
tank. Oh, double 7X does he get it off? It is the console of Sam Mami, but where is the equalizer? And there we go, finally equalizer comes down, but already the lockup has all been gone, and double 7X and a whole bunch of trouble. It is a double kill for JLC.
Ooh, the crits coming out, nearly taking down Valen there. VYY now will be empowering the mid lane. Now they have a huge wave down bottom. Will they continue this push though? Will it be a little bit of an overstay from the side of the Wargods team? Only 3 members alive on the Bangkok Titan squad. G4 there with the wave clear, clearing out all those minions. The thing is that Lloyd, yes, he has a huge amount of AoE spells, but he has put himself in a very dangerous position in order to clear the empowered minion wave. G4 does a much better job, as you can see. Even in the face of empowered minions, his wild card as well as the red card just deals so much damage.
So both inhibitor turrets in the mid lane have been broken, but Wargods were able to pick up the inhibitor for themselves. The next dragon will be spawning. This is going to give them the bonus wave here and put them on that crucial dragon number 4. You have to see if BKT will be doing anything to prevent Wargods from taking the objective.
We'll have to see.
24 seconds, no wards on the dragon pit just yet. There we go, to Destiny and to get into the top lane. Oh, skill, he gets stunned up. There we go, Lich Bane, the auto attacks coming in.
Members coming down onto skill now, and bam, he goes down easily. Where are they gonna go now?
Is that debate? They managed to draw the Bangkok Titans away from the dragon. Now let's see what Bangkok Titans will be able to do with this one. They should be guessing the Wargods are taking the dragon right now. They should see the icon appear. Oh no! Come on, BKT.
They have to defend.
Come on, BKT.
Oh no, they're gonna get it. The dragon's dominance here being picked up, and our observer will be... No, he won't be mousing over to check if that's dragon's dominance? Okay, sure.
Come on, BKT. That was so poorly played. You knew dragon number 4 was coming up. You went up into the top lane. You knew you were going to sacrifice the dragon. At least take the turret.
Take the top lane tier 2 turret. You're absolutely right. I mean, they were afraid that the super minions would stream into the base to pick up the Nexus. But when our observer showed us in the minimap, G4 was already there to deal with that one. However, we talk about the team fighting potential of Wargods. We talk about the carry potential of JLC, of skill, of Archie to deal the amount of damage, and even VYY. Imagine what happens when Wargods picks up the aspect of the dragon, the 5th dragon buff coming in. They're gonna get true damage. Yes, it's the aspect of the dragon. Come on. You know you should trust me already, observer. It is the aspect of dragon. He's gonna get true damage. You're gonna get double stats from every single buff that they've gotten, and Wargods might be able to just close out this game and bring this series to a draw.
Let's try to stack things up and see how things are going to be turning out. So it is going to be at the 45-minute mark at which the next dragon appears.
Correct.
Which means we've got another 5 minutes or so for Bangkok Titans
2 minutes
to
for Baron as well.
To pull something out, and 2 minutes from Baron. So that's working in Bangkok Titans' favor, because if the dragon and Baron spawn at the same time, it's catch-22 for the Bangkok Titans. Because do I defend Baron, do I defend dragon, or do I defend my base? And then they just stretch too thin over the map, and it's going to be very simple and easy
Ride
task.
of the Arcane coming out, missing completely. G4 there, actually popping the Banshee's build already, but right now it's a siege down this bottom lane. But like you said, catch-22 not going to happen, but right now it's just a siege that the Bangkok Titans can actually defend quite well with the wildcards of G4.
But here's the thing, Wargods, they can try to force the catch-22 as well. Just simply stay at this bottom tier turret. They don't have to do any damage for it. They just need to stay here for the next 5 minutes, pin Bangkok Titans under this turret, and then wait for both Dragon and Baron to be up. And then,
they need wards though. You can't just wait for both the objectives to be up. They do need wards. However, this turret is going to go down.
So the siege is going to be successful. They do enough damage to try to bring it down, and they turn on to the inhibitors. The Bangkok Titans playing on desperately. Only 4,000 gold behind, but is scaling largely in the favor of their opponents right now. Will they be able to pull off the fight they're looking for? 7X coming down to the half health right now. Ooh. They get the hook onto him. He drops the console on Samari straight away. 7X still alive, but the last auto attack is going to be coming in. Wargods, they're just running over their opponents right now. They shred out one. Will they be able to get the second one over there?
Coming in as well.
Super minions, G4 trying to defend against JLC over there. The hypercharged laser from the turret is going to take down one. And the Wargods. Oh, Destiny. Destiny, where's the gate?
No gate.
Just
no
checking
gate
the position. Just checking it out. And he does use it to move into the top
10
wave.
more seconds till the Baron respawns. In the time that the Wargods recall, can the Bangkok Titans actually take down this Baron?
Double 7X is not around. And the Baron is going to be live right now. Oh, in fact, he cancels skills teleport. That might just work out in their favor. Bangkok Titans, they have a window to rush the Baron right now. Are they going to be doing it? Is this going to be their do or die attempt? They do not see VYY, BKT. Do they start it up? No, they're going to be moving around. They're going to be trying to take control of this Baron pit. He gets to move on the Lloyd. Not sure if that was Smother's idea. Stronger. What were we doing over there?
Stronger, they're just seeing if he could get a lucky grab. Grabs onto Lloyd.
BKT. Oh, BKT! Gonna be playing it safe over here. They're gonna be giving up the Baron control to their opponents. They know there's a hole in the bottom side of the base, and they're not gonna be risking GLC teleporting in and ending the game. 14-4 and 10. Banshee's View, Randwin's Omen, Malden, Morris's, as well as the Trinity was complete on the Irela.
It's gonna be
monstrous top laner.
Open Baron right now.
Oh, here comes the teleport. This should be the last fight of the game. Bangkok Titans, are they gonna be getting a 007X? No flash available. Looks like they just will be backing off. It's gonna be a precarious Baron. That's JLC! JLC! He's going for a teleport! JLC is gonna be able to do it. He just rushes in. He's going for it. He's going for it. Are they gonna be able to stop the recall?
Is making the recall.
Oh, Equalize a big drop already. Bangkok Titans. Oh, Bangkok Titans will they be able to stop this? G4 does make the recall. And here comes JLC from the backlines. He's gonna try to sandwich the rest of his opponents. They lose one turret. Warg extremely low. No curse on the Sand Mummy. And here comes JLC. He doesn't get one just yet. Zonia stopped already. Curse on the Sand Mummy being dropped. 007X hooks to the rest of the team. Lloyd still cutting back and forth. Double kill for the Zero Self.
JLC jumping right back in.
He gets out stun onto G4. G4 uses the Zonias, but now he's isolated and he's gonna be smashed to pieces. Triple kill for the Seraph. That is gonna be game for the Wargods. My goodness, Wolf, they have done it. The Wargods, they have upset the Bangkok Titans. They have broken the undefeated streak. Wargods, they are gonna tie up this series 1-1. Or is Lloyd and they're gonna be able to block the defense. He still has tons of damage. JLC gets the stun right now. Oh, Lloyd immediately melted down. Oh, GameX Wargods are gonna take this series. They're gonna take this game 1-1. GG.
Bangkok Titans here suffered their first loss of the GPL, and I have to say that was set up by the Wargods perfectly. They baited the Baron, they saw the teleport come down from Rumble, and instantly they were like, okay, let's back off, let's prevent their recalls. JLC, you do the job. And I like the calls coming out. The moment they saw G4 go back, all JLC has to do was to sandwich them in the middle. They got 4 kills, they got the 2 Nexus turret, and finally the Nexus. Let's look at how well JLC did. 14, 4, and 14. And as you pointed out, more of the Malmortalist, Triforce, Banshee's Veil, Randuin's Omen, and he was a monster in the late game.
And on the side of BKT, 0, 9, and 6, 7X, I have no idea what you're trying to do over here. The mover pick was cute at first, but clearly it didn't work out.
Yeah, that's right. 9.9 thousand gold. Actually, lesser gold than Valen in the support role. So, 7X needs to go back to the drawing board, especially when it comes to his jungle picks. However, GameX Wargods here really going to be so extremely joyful tonight after taking down the Bangkok Titans. Not really taking down, but tying them up in a 1-to-1 fashion. That's definitely going to shake up this entire Group A a lot. We will be back for our second match of the night between Wargods PID Diamond as well as Asus Fate here. So we will be right back after these videos.